Good afternoon. Just want to show a fall update on my cactus garden. Um, it's October 27th, and I'm going to get ready to put this bed to sleep because a lot of these plants cannot tolerate the cold, wet winters that we have here in southern Ontario. So I just want to go around and show you guys some of the stuff that's done really well and some of the stuff that hasn't. Most of the stuff's done really great. This is an Oklahoma pancake, and that's just really taken off. Amazing plant. That's the native prickly pear right there. That will basically shrivel up and turn to mush in a few weeks, I'm sure. Here's a nice beaver tail that's put on a lot of growth, and a little agave hiding behind there. We got a cholla. Forget what one that's called. This is starting to lay over. Some of these prickly pears, they're natural defense for cold weather. They'll start to lie down. The ones that are native to more northern zones and wet zones. So that's an aurea prickly pear, and a few chicks and hens. That's your typical Adam's needle yucca. This is a really new addition. That's a cool plant. It's called Utah prickly pear. As you can see, it's very prickly. And over here, unfortunately my cat uses this as a litter box sometimes. That's a new cholla. Hopefully that hardens up a bit for winter. And more Adam needle yucca. This one flowered for me this year. I grabbed the seeds earlier. Hopefully it's not creating too much shade and you guys can see okay. That's all. I'm not sure if that's a new addition, I forget. This certainly is. I grew this from seed. That's a giant red flowering yucca, Hesperola. That's a cultivar with a beaver tail. This grew quite a bit. I grew this from seed. This is a yucca alata, or a soapweed tree, I believe. So it's a trunking yucca. It's got a lot of filaments coming off the branches. Pretty cool. This one's doing fantastic. I purchased this as a large plant. I think it was a 2 or 3 gallon. That's the Yucca glauca. Very healthy. Quite large. If you look in there, it almost looks pineapple-like. Got these little guys. I forget what they're called. This is a newer addition. Try to get all the shadows. It's a prickly pear. I forget the species name. Starts with a P. And we have these. These are doing very well. This is the I showed the giant red flowering yucca. This is just the Texas red yucca. Doing really great. I would suspect that these will flower next year, hopefully. Again, I apologize for the shading. This is a Yucca rostrata. That did quite well. Hopefully it survives. These are all seedlings that I'm growing. This is a really interesting prickly pear here. This is, I'm not so certain this will survive the winter because it's not really hardy here, but hopefully it will. That's a Texas prickly pear. And the pads on this are huge. I don't know if you can really see that. I'll put my hand up to show you. Where's my hand? The pads are bigger than my hand, basically. So I'm actually going to take that top piece off and root it in a pot just in case this does not survive the winter. There's another cholla. These are my beaver tails from California, which did not do so well because it just gets too much water. There is new growth coming out of the side, as you can see. Hopefully that works out and continues to grow, but I wouldn't count on it. And I put another Oklahoma cut in right there. That's another aurea. Behind, right here is the banana yucca, which I grew from seed. And right here I have, it's not really a succulent, but it's a hardy orange, Flying Dragon, which has done quite well and put on a lot of growth. So for the most part, I think it's been a success. We'll see what the winter throws at us, and I'll do another update in spring. So thanks for watching.